Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a video. I've not been 100% for a couple of weeks and I've started reading on the start of this year a book I had a while ago, and it's one message a day for a year for meditations for women who do too much. And I thought I'd read you the 3rd of January one. I think sometimes we get ill to stop us in his tracks because we're too much of a workaholic in other areas of life, whether we've got a job or not. We're always doing something for the family or for someone else, or work, running around, So this message for January 3rd is about excuses and choices. So at an early age, I witnessed the fact that work was of the first most importance, and that it justified rather inhuman behaviour. A quote they use from May Sarton: inhuman behaviour. What's inhuman behaviour when we work? What springs to mind for me is not having enough time and energy for self-love, not having enough time to give kids cuddles or play a game or have someone round for tea or have a phone call with someone, have a Zoom chat, because we're placing less importance on that human quality of interacting and sharing and giving love to each other. So that's the inhuman part. And then it goes on to describe, so this is from Anne Schaaf. Workaholism, just like any other addictions, is intergenerational. Many of us have learned it at home from our mothers and fathers, and we cannot even imagine any other way of being in this world. Work took precedence over everything in our households and families. We could only have fun after the work was done, and the work was never done. We could only relax and take care of our personal needs when the chores were completed and the house had straightened up. When that was done, we were too much tired to do anything else. What I've just been saying, yeah. There's always work to be done. Cleanliness was always next to godliness, and many times godliness seems too far away. Work was always tied to the necessities of life, getting ahead and the American dream, and these ideals justified anything, even cruel and inhumane behaviour in the family. Shouting at each other, not listening, not giving hugs, not being there for each other. We learned our lessons well, and now we have the opportunity to break the intergenerational chain of workaholism. We have a chance to be different. We have choices. So let you notice today how many times you display inhumane behaviour and say to yourself, oh, I'll choose differently. I'll choose differently. Let me stop. Let me get out of that workaholism pattern, intergenerational pattern from us families. Let me get out of it. And I pulled some cards to help you, and I've got a few minutes left, so I'm hoping to give you that message before it cuts off. Make time for self-love. I pulled last quarter moon. Make time for self-love. Yeah, maybe run a hot bath with some Epsom salts in, or give yourself a hand massage, or play a little drum for yourself, little instruments. Know your worth. Know your worth, that you are worth more than tidy up and cleaning. You're worth more by giving yourself a cuddle, giving yourself that time, sitting next to the salt lamp and your crystals. Speak your world into being. Do we really want his world to be all about workaholism? No. Speak it. What do we want from life? We want peace. We want peace and different ways to what we were brought up with. I pulled another few cards. I got the here and now. Concentrate on here and now. Look at that egg being birthed, rebirth. Concentrate on the here and now. Breathe. Do your relaxation. My favourite one. Go to the sea. Now, over here in England, it's pretty cold today. After bragging about how warm it was yesterday, it's pretty cold today. But when I'm better, I do hope to go to the sea in springtime, and until then I'm going to visualise it, and I'm going to sit next to my salt lamp and breathe in this lovely sea air, these negative ions, help me feel better. And I pulled an animal card. How can we embody all of this and get out of this pattern? Embody the spirit of the lizard. They're actually really slow moving creatures, aren't they? They don't do a lot. They eat. They observe. They don't even move their head a lot of the time. They just move their eyes. Yeah, embody the lizard. Sit back, relax, chill, get out of that pattern and speak our new world into being. What would we say to our future self? What is it that we want? I'll leave that with you guys. I thought I'd do a message today. Help me and to help you. get out of that pattern. Who knew it would be about workaholism? So enjoy. Speak soon.